We back, motherfucker. We back, motherfucker. Tell me how the feds know all about Moneybag Yo shooting up finesse concert, man. Let's go. This shit all in the paperwork, man. Big facts, motherfucker. Big facts, nigga. We want answers. We want answers, nigga. We want answers, man. Gang. I hope y'all up with me tonight, man. This shit going down, man. Oh, shit. They in trouble now, bruh. These niggas, y'all want to report videos? Motherfuckers. Come report this right here. Y'all niggas want to report videos? Please, Lord, come on and report this shit right here. Gang, report this. Come on. I'm going to give you something to report right now. Yeah. 80 degrees outside. Y'all hit the like button as y'all coming in this bitch right now. One thing is so motherfucking dumb. Trapped together, that is my motherfucking brother. I pay her bills and buy designer, but I don't love her. She just play a part when it's time to smuggle. I pull up, pick up that bag and burn rubber. I got a sweet tooth, but I stay up with some suckers. No moving down, no boo was my last sucker. I fucked her in rush hour. Traffic, Chris Tucker. Hey, everybody screaming, gang. Come and get you, you go tell on the whole gang. She said, can she fuck me with my diamond shine? There's federal paperwork right here, man. You want to talk federal shit? Let's talk federal shit, nigga. They stopped me in the airport, had too many bitches on me. They don't want you to live. They don't want you to fall. Pussy smile on your face and pray for you to fall. Hey, y'all niggas stay focused. But I really want to crash. Think about where you at. And think about the past. Yeah, I really can't for shit. But I want change for shit. My bitch says look at my ways. This again get paid. Hey. 100 shot. 100 shot. Pull up in 100 drop. Oh Lord. Look at the black and white right here, Mike. We the mob. Now she sees stars. That couldn't show them all. Mr. Hampton was involved in a shooting for Moneybag Yo, man. She blew my whistle like a referee. Broke black nigga remember me until I found out that recipe. Started getting about 10 a week. How the fuck you miss a whole 100 shots? If you don't not, shut up, bro. You better not. On this gangster shit to drop. Stop. Get that couple million. Self-made millionaire, what a feeling. Yes, Lord. Memphis, y'all stand up right now, man. Where the fuck Memphis at in the building right now, man?
Yeah. I like a big booty bitch like a horse from the back. Racked up, I count the shit, better pinch that. My balls like your gun tail, living like that. 18, will I make millions like that? Stuff that half a million in my bro, my dick freeze. Pussy in the driveway, this is the pain. Surfing my cup, wrap my dick off my fiend. What was that? Fast Spanish bitch like Selena. She walk in and fuck. I just love the host. Hey. I don't know why.
They shouldn't have never come fucking with me, man. Hey, yo, bad blood.
He said, you know how it go.
We just let the top go. And every time I drop, ho.
You sign all the deals,
but ain't got to work out, though.
In it drop,
ho.
Then I just pot, ho. Like my cousin, he should have never
let me watch, though.
Talking pesos with my amigo, eating top, go. Count a million backwards, wearing a blindfold.
Trying to keep counting, add it up.
Keep shining and hitting and blinding and shining. It's $250,000 piece of shit on my arm and say that it's perfect time. You can coffee every day of the week, but don't even got time to drive. Both of my hands on the Bible, yo. Lately I've been getting higher, yo. Then with that chick that's a minor, yo. You the seller or the buyer, both of them. Pat the nigga down, only for fuck, make sure he ain't wearing no wire.
Teasy.
Headed to China.
Teasy.
Best weed in the whole world, but I ain't got no line. Damn, every nigga fly. Yeah. The nigga I buy it. Yeah. Niggas all in that field acting like they on their cycle. I swear. You the richest nigga in the world until you tell them
nigga, nah.
I don't like it, man. Saw my boy Lil Bro, he said, dog, you know how it go. Hey, you can't win on all, but we still at the top, though. I go and buy a new chain every time I drop. Oh, you sign all of them.
Hold on. We gonna stop this right now, man. Let's put a stop on this right now, man. Peep game. I need y'all to check this out. They done been fucking with me, right? So since they fucking with me right now it's time for me to let the truth and the cat out the bag. The cat is out the fucking bag right now. Finesse 2 times. You want to talk about you in jail on no federal charge? Bullshit. Boy, we got you. Yes, Lord. We got you. Now, I'm going to tell you why you don't fuck with the gang, homeboy. Better get your shit together. Because we hard as fuck. We hard as fuck right now. Y'all hit the like button. It's midnight. Let's go, man. 1 o'clock in Memphis. Let's go. Let's go, gang. Midnight class of session, motherfucker. Ruthless juveniles. Yes, Lord. So, guess what we have here? Gang, gang. Let's get over this paperwork. We're going to start by bringing this up, first of all, right here, right now, man. We're going to start by bringing this up first thing. All right? Now, Mr. Uncle Ricky, you know what I'm saying? Uncle Ricky want to say that he didn't have nothing to do with that charge. It would have been inside of there, right? These are the, first of all, page 26. This is his bond, United States District, right here. Transcript of the bond hearing, right here. He had a bond hearing when he got fucked up for them pistols. Let's go to page 26, y'all. We go into page 26 right now of this motherfucker. Number 19 on, let's go right here, fuck it. On 1/25/2008, the victim was stopped by 5 individuals, juveniles, kicked him while he sat on his bicycle. All 5 suspects began to kick him, hit him, took his Huffy mountain bike. Mr. Hampton is supposed to be threatened to shoot the individual. That's when the victim was struck several times with a shiny object. He was covering his face when he was hit with it. And then that same day, right around, no, that's 1/28. That's a misprint. Because I know that there were 2 robberies within minutes of each other with the same suspect description, a shotgun in his one hand, reached into the victim's pocket, took his cell phone and his wallet. I'm just going to clarify this right now. All right. So, right here, let's go to 1/25/2008. The victim was approached by 2 black male suspects. Approached, dark shotgun. Victim raised his hands. He had no money. They took his money and they tell him, get the fuck out of here. All right? They told him, get the fuck out of here. They were juveniles at the time. Juvenile. All right? 2008. 2008. They were juvenile. So this is the charge that the whole world talking about. It's inside his sentencing, inside his bond hearing paperwork. Right? So let's move on. Let's move on. We're gonna continue to talk about that. Now, let's get some clarification on the incident with the man. All right. On the information with the dude right here. First of all, they said in the documents. All right, Your Honor, we here. A criminal complaint warrant for Mr. Hampton. He was charged in indictment. All right. An investigation is continuing in that regard. I'm going to allow them to proceed with counsel today. Mr. Hampton and Mrs. Lindbergh and the probation officer will be getting with him, and he's expected to cooperate to make a determination as to whether or not he should continue to have appointed counsel. So he's expected to cooperate. Okay. So, and he'll have the right to counsel during the cooperation interview. Correct. That's fine. So he cooperated with the probation officer and he talked to the feds, he talked to the ATF, he talked to the police in Arkansas, he cooperated with the whole investigation. So he told a number of things in this shit right here. All right. He talked about the situation with him and Moneybag. He talked about the robberies. He talked about a lot of other shit. All right. And if you read right there, they say they'll be getting with him and he's expected to cooperate to make a determination should he continue without his counsel. So he's expected to cooperate right now. It's in the black and white. It's in the black and white. A nigga with 2 violent charges and a gun charge, you careered out. That's goddamn, you looking at fucking 25 to life. 2 violent charges in the instant predicate of a firearm, and you get enhanced. Oh yeah, you looking at 25 to life for that gun that he got caught with. In Arkansas, he walked out that court with 5 years. With all those charges he had on him, this man walked out the courtroom with 5 years with 2 violent criminal charges on his record. Now, everybody know out there in the feds, if your ass got 2 violent charges and you catch the federal charge, that's a armed career criminal, ACC. So let's go right here. He got 2 charges. We're going to look this up. What is a armed career criminal? What is an armed career criminal? Under federal law, an armed career criminal is a person who possesses firearm and ammunition when prohibited and has 3 or more prior convictions for violent crime, serious drug offense. All right, so he had 2 plus the predicate offense. All right, so the armed career, it says 3 or more. So if they can hit you with 3 or more, he had 2 of them. So he looking at these 15, 20 with them 2 he got on his record, plus the predicate offense. So that make it 3. All right. So I want you to look at this right here. If they get the 3rd conviction, thank you for the super sticker. They get the 3rd conviction, that's an armed career criminal. You walk out with 5 years. Nigga, I ain't had no 2 fuck. Let me be quiet right now. I'm gonna leave this alone. But let me check. Let me lighten y'all on something right quick. They said the probation officer will be getting with him, and he's expected to cooperate to make the determination of whether he should continue to have appointed counsel. So he's expected to cooperate, and the people get with him to make sure that if his cooperation is going to go without his counsel, you feel what he's saying? Like he already cooperated. You know, when you get a charge and you plead guilty, you have to tell them everything about the crime and everything. You got to tell them everything, or they will not accept. That's how you get acceptance of responsibility, is when you accept the responsibility of the crime that you committed. So anytime you plea out, there's going to be cooperation because they want you to cooperate with the investigation. You know what I'm saying? That's common sense for everybody out there. So this is what we have here. They going into his whole life. I am a special agent with the ATF assigned to Little Rock office since '99. Are you assigned to work the investigation regarding Ricky Hampton? Yes, I am. And with respect to Mr. Hampton's income, he has several. And with respect to government's Exhibit 10, Mr. Hampton represents on social media page that he makes per show, $60 to $7,500 a show. All right. So if we could, is this a post from Ricky Hampton's Facebook? Yes. You see the photograph? Yes. And on there's a reference of $1,000 bond. Yes, I believe he made this for his brother. Okay. Let's get to the instant offense. Can you tell the court about your investigation that relates to the felon in possession of firearm charge against Mr. Hampton involving the Forest City possession? We've got Mr. Hampton is charged with possession of an AK. All right, Forest City. We have videos with him in Mariana also. So he was under investigation by the feds. It also recovered in Birmingham when we arrested him in Birmingham again. He allegedly used his gun and shot at a female who was attempting to back away from him. She had blocked him and encouraged they were attempting to leave the show. Mr. Hampton became very irate and drew the weapon. Question, during the course of the investigation, did you recover the videos? Yes. We did. Okay. And they playing the videos. All right. And that's, they labeling him as the one that holding the gun. Does this individual, in fact, he is called by several names. Was the second video recovered? Yes. Does these two videos relate to the Forest City shooting? Yes. All right. So, question. The victim of the Forest City gave a statement. Correct. All right. So they're going through the statement of the girl in Forest City. All right. Will you go to government 3? Another video. They just putting up videos against him right now, right? They find him in the car. And they were just, they found him with the guns and all that in the car. Mr. Hampton goes by the name of Finesse 2 times. Or had an ongoing feud with Moneybag Yo. So the feds know he had an ongoing feud with Moneybag Yo, bro. So don't think the FBI don't know about Moneybag Yo, because he had to tell them about that part too. There were several incidences where the groups exchanged gunfire at different events. Your Honor, we object. He just testified to this. The court asked him she asked him if it became relevant based upon investigation. I overrule objection. Your Honor, we'll just go into that in a little bit more detail. Okay. With respect to the government, did you also view a Facebook post relevant to Mr. Hampton's possession of a firearm and indictment? Yes. There's a picture of Mr. Hampton smoking with smoke coming out of his mouth. Same gun he had in Alabama, same gun he had in Arkansas. All right? A Romanian AK. All right? So, we had a criminal complaint from Mr. Hampton. He was going to Birmingham on the night of July 2nd, and ATF, FBI, United States Marshal Service conducted surveillance of the place. Mr. Hampton and Mr. Gwynn pull in there. So he was being watched by the FBI. Okay? They followed him. The feds were on him. They caught him with body armor and the nigga named Dirt with him. All right? He had a holster. When the police approach him, there's a gun laying in his lap. He got his hands up, a Glock 23-40, purchased by Mr. Gwynn. All right? So they caught him with the Glock 23 in his fucking lap. And was Mr. Hampton interviewed with respect to the firearm at issue in this case? ATF Birmingham interviewed him. So he talked to the feds in Alabama. He talked to the FBI and the fucking ATF in Alabama. Who got something to say about this? Run your mouth. Run your mouth now or forever hold your fucking peace, homie. Who got something to say about this? And did Mr. Hampton make any admissions with respect to the possession of that AK? His exact words, I upped the Draco in Forest City, but I didn't fire it. Okay, so he admitted possession of the Draco that was behind. Dumbass nigga. Did I mention it was behind the driver's seat? Okay, Mr. Hampton would have readily access to it. All right? Mr. Hampton's own statement, he says to the FBI, those guns. That gun didn't belong to that guy, okay, to the rear passenger. All right, so The gun was there because he already admitted to the gun. And then Mr. Hampton also admitted that he had just been relatively recently released from prison during his interview with the feds, with ATF. Yes, I believe he stated he got out of prison approximately 10 months prior to his arrest. Did he also admit that he was moving around with illegal firearms in some incident in Illinois? Yes, God damn. Oh, Lord, this nigga telling the feds everything. Somebody go get Finesse Mama. Somebody go get Finesse Mama right now. Tell her come here. My son ain't did nothing but stand on business. You right. FBI business. This nigga talk to the feds and tell them everything. Hey, look here. What kind of gangster tell the police that ain't even catching with the gun? Yeah, that been my gun. Yeah, that's been the gun. The gun we see you with in the book. Yeah, that's the gun. Hey, listen. Hold up. And listen to this shit. And he did also admit that he was moving around with illegal firearms. Yes, he said he would run around with illegal firearms until he eventually had an incident with the police in Illinois. God damn. I'm still trying to track that down. The nigga tell on himself and the police couldn't even track it down. This nigga, oh Lord, for this. I knew you gonna try to get this videotape down. Oh shit. Nigga, you a sworn boy. You fucking got interrogated, nigga, by the ATF, the FBI, the DEA, the fucking detectives, everybody. This nigga went to squealing like a damn pig. My son didn't never stand on business. Bullshit, your son stand on bullshit. Nigga, get your dumb ass out of here. Look, the nigga said, I'm still trying to, okay, did he also make any statements with respect to his gang affiliation? He advised that he was a vice lord. Oh, shit, Lord. Nigga, tell the police what gang he been in. Oh. Nigga put the police on the vice lords. This nigga tell the police he a vice lord. Hey, loud job. Hey, look here. Live job, I need to see you at the principal office. He advised he was a vice lord. In fact, Mr. Hampton has a large tattoo that says Ghost Knob on the back, and his back. That is part of the Memphis Vice Lords. He was also interviewed by the LRPD. God damn, is that right? He was. Oh, this nigga here. The FBI, the ATF, the fucking LRPD. I mean, this nigga been interviewed by every police department in the world. And he sat right there and talked to them. The man sat there and talked to them people. They said the nigga been interviewed by the LRPD. What the fuck is that? Hold up. Little Rock Police Department. The Little Rock, Arkansas, Little Rock Police Department. They interviewed, the ATF interviewed, and the FBI interviewed. Is that right? He was. In respect to the firearms issue here, what did he state with respect to the Draco he's charged with in this indictment? He told Little Rock investigators that he possessed it in Forest City. God damn. You tell the people where you had the gun at. Oh, Lord Jesus Christ. This nigga want to go to jail. And that he referred to our Draco, and we got an XD regarding that statement. Yes. Oh, this nigga been cooperating. That was his exact words during the interview. He goes, we didn't have our Draco at the club. When he was referring to Little Rock shooting, he goes, we got the XD. We got the XD. He got the 4.5. Said he brought the 4.5, but the 4.5 ain't in his name. Oh, shit. This nigga here. Woo! Whack 100, where you at? Calling all cars, calling all cars. Did he also make any statement with respect to incident involving him attempting to fire a weapon at the club in the past? I'm going to quote Mr. Hampton's comment to the Little Rock Police Department. He said, last time I tried to fire a weapon, bro, this is what happened at the club. The manager slapped it out of my hand. They got on my ass. They were like, you can't be seen with no fucking gun, bro. You can't be seen. And ever since then, that's what made me go hire security. I can't sit here and lie to you all like that. I want to move around. I want to move around with guns on my honor rods at first. And did he make any statements with respect to his use of drugs? He said, yeah, when I buy drugs, I buy them to smoke. I don't sell no drugs. Boy, they asked this nigga answer every question the people ask. If we could show the government exhibit, please. Yes. Can I stand up, Your Honor? You may. This is recovered. 76245 in the Mercedes. Okay. Be admitted. Your Honor, just for purpose. Yes, okay. All right. You're aware Mr. Hampton has a couple of convictions for aggravated robbery in 2010. He has 2 convictions for aggravated robbery. Okay, that's too violent. Can you tell the court the observation made with respect to the defendant's interaction with Ms. Gwen, appeared for court, coming for his first appearance? All right. So, him and the girlfriend, I ain't gonna get into all this. All right? I ain't getting into all this. All right? He was named as a suspect. Bring your retarded brother with you, ho. Bring your retarded brother with you. All right. 12807, Dominique Millbrooks. We can go to 207, when he was 14, another incident. Another incident, burglary. 148 is another incident. Robbery. 3 black males said, give me the money. Point a shotgun at him. Heavy set suspect punched him in the face and yelled, bitch. Made him give him his wallet. Mr. Hampton was a suspect. 118, another robbery. Mr. Hampton was a suspect. Another robbery of an individual, same year, Memphis here. 3 black males attempted to rob her, a lady. And then they turn around. 12508. The victim was stopped by 5 individuals. This the charge. Juveniles kicked him while he sat on his bicycle. All 5 suspects began to kick him, hit him, took his huffy bike. Mr. Hampton supposedly threatened to shoot the individual. That when the victim got struck several times with a shiny object he was covering his face and he was hit with. In that same day, they turned around and robbed another nigga. And then on the 28th, they robbed another nigga. So I want to just clarify. It says the defendant threatened to shoot the victim. Is that right? Yes. And later reflect this. You're correct. So it was Mr. Hampton that was listed in the report that actually threatened to shoot the victim. You're correct. But he was listed as a suspect in the case. Uh-huh. Okay. And did the victim sustain a broken wrist? That's the man on 125. Yes. All right, if we can go to 12808. The victim was approached by 2 black males. And they robbed a nigga again. Aggravated robbery. So while he doing all this robbing, he steal an Xbox, all kind of shit. This nigga here. I mean, Ricky Hampton. Oh, Jesus. Man, I can't even go through all these charges. I mean, it's just so much shit he been fucked up with. You know, but, you know, a lot of these he beat, but he was just in a lot of trouble. And on 8/23, did Mr. Hampton report that he was been a vice lord since he was a kid and he's still an active member? Yes, he did. So he tell the police he's still an active member of the vice lords. So he tell the police about his gang affiliation. He tell the police about the guns. He tell the police about the shootings. He tell the police about every goddamn thing that happened with him. Come on. Let's go. This what y'all want to do? Y'all want to fuck with me? And report my videos and shit? All right. I'm going to give you something to report right now. There's going to be some reporting motherfuckers tonight. I hope your fingers right tonight, bitch, because you will be reporting all night tonight. Yeah, they hitting the report button right now. Onan with that bullshit. Onan with that bullshit. Onan over there showing my motherfucking statements in my transcript. Onan over there telling them people I cooperate. Ain't nobody supposed to know that shit. Ain't nobody supposed to know that I cooperate on my fair bid. Ain't nobody supposed to know I had all these goddamn charges to walk out of a courtroom with 60 motherfucking months. Ain't nobody supposed to know that. Hell no. Oh yeah, this is the penalty for fucking with me. This is the penalty for fucking with me, homie. It's the penalty for fucking with me. All right? You get your mind right next time. Y'all better think, because the more y'all hit that report button, the more paperwork I coming with. So just remember that. Just remember, the more you hit that report button, the more I'm coming with. Yeah, I ain't gonna stop. I like one of them little badass churn. When you're fighting them little bitches, ain't won't quit. They ain't won't quit. They gonna keep on fighting. They gonna say, man, fuck that shit. Man, that nigga, y'all crazy. Yeah, I'm swinging and I'm doing the windmill and all kind of shit on your ass. Yeah. Y'all think y'all gonna knock me and punch me in my fucking head and I ain't gonna fight back. You lie. You tell a goddamn lie. Nah. This motherfucker threatened the motherfucker for the jailhouse. All this. On March 12th, you tell the police about this too. Was there an incident at Columbus, Georgia show? Yes. Mr. Hampton was involved in a shooting in Columbus, Georgia show where Moneybagg Yo was the performer. Okay. And this information is based upon your investigation, right? To date. That there are allegations that he was involved in the shooting. Is that right? Yes. He mentioned in the video that's on YouTube. Awesome. And then our intelligence from the ATF field puts Mr. Hampton at shooting. All right. So we can go to government exhibit. Stop, play back the video. And at the very beginning, what does it say? You hear a voice say, Finesse is here. Okay, if we can, resume this fucking video. Your Honor, all right, this time I move to admit government's exhibit 13. No objection. All right. The video on social media is actually labeled Finesse 2 times Moneybagg shootout. The shootout between Moneybagg Yo. You tell him about this too. Yeah, he had to confirm all this shit there too. In all them interviews, he had to tell them about Moneybagg too. Let's go to April 1st. There you have received information that there was another shooting. You received information. You hear that? Have you received information that there was another shooting outside the club in Memphis? Yes. Mr. Hampton told him all about that shooting. Mr. Hampton was performing at the club. An individual that you saw in this one, not that you saw, but the individual was performing when this video was made, Moneybagg Yo. Mr. Hampton is now performing outside the club in Memphis. Moneybagg Yo shows up and shoots up his performance. Or that nigga tell on Moneybagg. The nigga tell on Moneybagg, bro. The nigga tell the police Moneybagg shoot his shit up. Yes, sir. And 2 people are injured as they got shot through the door. And those are allegations to this date. Yes. And if we can go to government exhibit, did Mr. Hampton have interaction with the Bartlett Police Department? Was he arrested in April 2017 with respect to this in the NCI? Yes. And he's out on that now. Yes. So he had interaction with the Bartlett Police. It's posted on social media. He says, fuck Bartlett police just took my money, my weed, and my car. The fuck would be the fuck dog. Okay, law enforcement records indicate that there was failure to appear in the Bartlett. Yes, he did not show up for the court for that. Your Honor, at this time I move to this. It'll be received. All right, this Facebook post, Ricky L. Hampton, April 8th of this year, talking about one of his concerts. Shook the stage by myself. What nigga you know go to another city and state by themselves? Need no nigga, all I need is my mic and my Take 9. Take 9 referring to Take 9mm assault pistol. At this time, I move to admit this. Be received. If we can go to government exhibit, please, was there a video taken on social media, YouTube, Mr. Hampton in Alabama appearance? Yes. The video is labeled finesse 2 times, explain why he did perform in Alabama. Yes. But that was the gist of the label. Yes. Mr. Hampton talking about they wouldn't let him in with a gun. They wouldn't let him in, his security in with a gun. He doesn't travel anywhere. The video speaks for itself. Yes. So they're using these videos against him. The dummy putting up on Facebook. And the video also shows Mr. Hampton doing what it appears to be rolling a blunt. Marijuana. Backwoods is the brand that he talked about he liked to wrap his marijuana up with. All right. So all these are social media posts, right? Finesse gang dirt. All right. Here you go. No objection. All right. We move to Exhibit 12. Is it related to this investigation? Yes. So they watched all the videos and they asked them questions about the interrogation. Okay? They know about all this $20 shit. All this shit. All this shit. So they're trying, Agent, you stated that your research shows, or should I say your investigation shows Mr. Hampton completed 13 shows. Yeah. All right. So as you testified, yep, they cross-examining them yet. All right. And in fact, they were saying finesse 2 times. In fact, yep. Finesse, do it. Finesse, do it. Finesse. All right. So they're talking about the people, the cases and gunshots and all that. And his, his shit he talking about. All right. So they got him, purchasing a gun. He told them all that. This thing is very long, so y'all bear with me right now. Bear with me right now. Mr. Hampton, and in Mr. Hampton's statement, he doesn't state that he was arrested in Illinois. He states his brother was arrested in Illinois. I believe he said that in his statement. So he liked writing statements to these people. What page of the statement are you on? Damn! So the nigga got a bunch of pages of statements. What page of his statement are you on? Lord Jesus Christ. What page of his statement are you on? What page of finesse statement are you on? So finesse has done tell so much, they had pages of his statements. Are you looking at the written statements? Excuse me? Are you looking at the written statements? No, I'm looking at my notes. I'm trying to find it. I'm sorry. looking at the transcripts. Transcript of what? Or I'll find the transcripts I was provided of his statements. Okay. The man writes so much statements, the people couldn't even find the information they've been looking for. Federal paperwork. They couldn't even find the statements. He done write so much statements. He done been interviewed by every police department in America. And he willingly gave out statements. Are you looking at the written statement? I'm looking at my notes. I'm trying to find it. Looking at the transcripts of what? What page of his statement are you on? What page of this rat statement are you on? Lord, 613 in the building. This nigga here. The people say, what page you on, dog? The man writes so much statements and gave so much statements. He gave written statements. He gave wired statements, tape statements, all this. Now let's go of this shit you talked about 2017. Now, let me get into something with y'all real quick. Let me get into something with y'all real quick. Let me get into something with y'all real quick. Let me get into something with y'all real quick. I want y'all to see this right here. Let's go down to his order. Okay? Let's go down to this order. Look at this. I want y'all to see this. $5K1 and some more shit in here, right? So I'm not going to get into this. Let's get into this order right here. So right before the sentencing, there was an order. Let's go to 71. Hold up. I'm coming right back to them transcripts. So order right there. Unopposed motion. Let me see if I can find this order for you guys. Right here. Y'all give me one quick second. Let's get into this order. Order 60. Let's go right here. The judge put in an order for him, right? In every criminal case in which the defendant is convicted, whether the defendant has cooperated or not, immediately prior to the sentencing hearing, the court will convey a hearing to hear any statements that the party was to present or any arguments that the parties was to make regarding the defendant's cooperation. That hearing will be conducted in camera, and transcript of that hearing will be under seal. After the cooperation hearing is concluded, the sentencing hearing will be conducted separately. Cooperation will not be discussed during the sentencing hearing. So they put an order in not to discuss his cooperation in his sentencing hearing. The judge put this in and said it'll be filed under seal. So if you look at this right here, look what's under seal. 11/9/2018. 11/9/2018. Sealed document. Sealed. They seal up that shit. They seal up that cooperation. They seal that shit, homie. So they seal his plea agreement too. So they give us some bogus ass plea agreement, but right here the shit under seal. His plea agreement under seal. They give us this bogus shit and come back the same day and seal that motherfucker. So they seal it, and they tell us, hey man, we gonna seal this nigga shit. And we don't want y'all discussing nothing about this order right here. We don't want you discussing nothing about this order. And they say no cooperation will be discussed at the fucking sentencing hearing. So the sentencing transcripts that we got, they cannot discuss no cooperation. This order right here. The sentencing hearing, they call cooperation will not be discussed during the sentencing hearing. There you go. So for all y'all out there right now, somebody been protecting him. Somebody been protecting him. Because they say, nigga, we not going to discuss no cooperation, but they tell you at the beginning of the transcripts in the bond hearing that he was prepared to cooperate. Is that not what they said? Is that not what they said? They said in the paperwork, the black and white says right here, you can't, they ain't going to talk about the cooperation in this hearing. The judge put this order in for him. So right here, if you go to the bond hearing shit, the motion, the bond hearing transcripts, see, this is how you get around this shit. The transcripts right here for the bond hearing tell you right here. Tell you. The court, an investigation continue this. I'm going to allow them to proceed with counsel today. Mr. Hampton and Mrs. Lindbergh. The probation officers will be getting with him. And he's expected to cooperate. He's expected to cooperate with them in this case. So they say, nigga, you supposed to cooperate with us. The day you expected to cooperate with us, dog, you expected to cooperate with us, dog. You got your lawyer here. They say, Mr. Hampton and Mrs. Lindbergh, the lawyer, the probation office will be getting with them today, and he's expected to cooperate to make a determination as to whether or not he should continue to have appointed counsel. So you don't need a fucking lawyer when you cooperating. They trying to make a determination to see if he need a lawyer because he doesn't cooperate. So when you cooperate, you don't need no lawyer if you cooperating. It's just you and the prosecutor. You don't even need a lawyer. They saying, shit, if you're going to tell us everything, what the fuck you need a lawyer for your defense for? What you need a lawyer for your defense for if you're going to cooperate? He's expected to cooperate, to make a determination as to whether or not he should continue to have appointed counsel. Right? Would he need to make a determination for him having counsel? Having counsel is your fucking right. That's your right as a criminal. Why the fuck they got to hold a hearing and get with these people to see if you need Miss Lindbergh? To see if you need your lawyer. Your lawyer said, shit, I don't need to represent this nigga. He done tell y'all everything. So, you say, homie, better be careful who you talking to. I know you ain't talking about me. But anyway, look. They say right here. Let's get into this. So they say when the ATF get on the stand, the ATF start saying, damn, asking them questions. And they had to answer. Did Mr. Hampton make any admissions to the gun? His exact words. Was Mr. Hampton interviewed with respect? Yeah, ATF, Birmingham interviewed him. Okay? ATF, the feds interviewed him. The FBI interviewed him. ATF, Birmingham interviewed him. Little Rock police interviewed him. Did he make any statement with respect to his gang affiliation? Yeah, he advised he's a vice lord. There you go. He was also interviewed by Little Rock Police Department, is that right? Mr. Finesse, you can't finesse us. He told Little Rock investigators that he possessed it for a city. Did he make any statements? He advised he was a vice lord. Did he also admit that he was moving around with guns? Yes, he said he would run around with illegal firearms until he had an incident. Did he tell you just get out of jail? Yes, he admitted that he was moving around with firearms. Did Mr. Hampton also admit that he had just been recently released from prison during his interview with the ATF? Yes, I believe he just had got out of prison. So, did he make a statement regarding this? Yes. His exact words during the interview. Did he make any statements involving an attempting to fire a weapon at the club? Yes. Did he make any statement about drugs? Yes. Did he make any statements about anything him and Moneybag had to do? Yes. Yes. This the charge he tried to lie about? Yes. This the charge he tried to lie about? Yes. Moneybag, yo, your name and federal paperwork, homie. These ATF agents know that Moneybag Yo fired a gun at Ricky. And he signed Ricky. You signed a nigga who tell the FBI on you, dog. You signed a nigga who tell the FBI on you. And in March 12th, was there an incident at the Georgia show? Yes. Mr. Hampton was involved in the shooting at Columbus, Georgia show with Moneybag as the performer. Yes. And this information is based upon your investigation to date. Yes. He mentioned it also on YouTube. And our intelligence from the Georgia ATF field puts Mr. Hampton at the shooting. All right. At the very beginning, they say finesse is here. So in the video, he talk about the shootout. Have you received information that there was another shooting incident outside a club in Memphis? Yes, Mr. Hampton was performing at this club. This is what he tell these people. And the individual that you saw in this one, not that you saw, but the individual performing, this video was made, is Moneybagg Yo. Oh, no wonder he talking about he 3-time federal. Mr. Hampton is now performing outside the club in Memphis. Moneybagg Yo shows up and shoots up his performance. They can charge Moneybagg Yo for this. The feds can charge him for shooting up from that show right now because it's in his paperwork. And the ATF and the FBI say they got evidence on this. Not only do they got Mr. Hampton's statements, but they say they've been working intelligence during that. How you think they know about Moneybagg pulling up? Those are allegations, yes. If we can go to government, did Mr. Yes. So all these allegations against him. So you mean to tell me the feds know about Moneybagg shooting up his shit and he's shooting up this man's shit? And they all know about this shit. You got to be fucking kidding me. Mr. Hampton report that he has been a vice lord since he was a kid, and he's still an active member. Yes, he did. Damn. Why to telling people I ain't no fucking gang member, dog? Fuck y'all talking about. I don't know what the fuck y'all talking about. All this after he cool. How you think they know all this? These people got everything. Moneybagg Yo shows up and shoots up his performance. God damn. Moneybagg Yo, the feds can get your ass anytime they want to. Don't think you saved Moneybagg Yo. Them motherfucking people pull up on your ass and get your ass right now. Don't let that Young Dolph indictment pop up and they put this charge on Moneybagg ass. Hey, gang. So, is this real? Is this real that you talk to every police agency in America? Is this real that you tell, even if you telling on yourself, you don't supposed to talk about shit like this. You don't tell the police your gang affiliation. You let them figure that out on their own. You don't tell them, you don't admit to no guns. You let them find that out on their own. You don't admit to no shootouts between you and Moneybagg Yo. You let them find that out on their own. You've been interviewed by the ATF, the FBI, the DEA, and the motherfucking Little Rock Police Department. All of that. You was interviewed by damn near every fucking police in America. Damn near. They know all about you. Moneybagg Yo name all in this shit. None of that I discovered in my investigation. Social media got him in trouble. He admitted to talking to the police. He cooperated with the investigation? Mr. Hampton told you that the gun didn't belong to the backseat passenger when you stopped the car, right? That's in his statement. So he gave a statement. Which gun you referring to? We talking about two guns. The gun that was in the back seat in the car was stopped in Birmingham, Alabama. Oh, yeah, correct. Oh, in the back seat. Yeah. Mr. Hampton, and in Mr. Hampton's statement, he doesn't state that he was arrested in Illinois. And what page of his statement are you on? Are you looking at the written statement? Excuse me? Are you looking at the written statement? Excuse me, I'm looking at my notes from what they told me, the transcript provided of his statement. And as it relates, you talk about 2007 phone call, blah, 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 blah. I'm going to get you, ho. You going to die. All that's in the fucking threatening, motherfucker. We were just talking about the police reports, yes. So, all of these, that's accurate. Let's talk a little bit about the Columbus, Georgia. It was Columbus, Georgia, correct? Yes. Now, none of the victims actually placed Mr. Hampton there, correct? No, but social media places them there. And my question is to you, answer intelligence that we have. My question to you, Agent Newman. And my answer to you is yes, that our intelligence and investigations, I understand what the ATF placed them there. And there's also a video. Moneybag Yo was performing at that show. The police telling them Moneybag Yo was performing at that. The ATF, the feds telling them Moneybag Yo was at that show. Finesse here. Reposted by Mr. Hampton. So they're investigating Moneybag and him. And your investigation reveals that at least somebody traveled with him. He's my boyfriend. So the girlfriend testifying on the stand right now, we don't want to see shit she got to see. She done tell the people he smoked weed and all kind of shit. He have guns, all that shit. All right. No further questions, Your Honor. Last year, you heard testimony from Special Agent Newman about the social media videos, about him disregarding the law and all this. Feuds with other individuals. You heard that he's admitted to possessing firearms in this case. 2 aggravated robbery convictions from 2010. Pled guilty to those. Strong evidence, and they did not give him a bond. They did not give him a bond. After all that fucking talking he did, all that cooperating he did, they ain't give him no bond. They certainly had more than ample opportunity to arrest him when they went to Birmingham. But the feds said, no, we ain't gonna get him now. They waited. They waited. So keep on going through this right now. Danger to the community. The end. So don't come fucking with me. Leave me the fuck alone, dog. Don't come fucking with me. I ain't the nigga to do this to, because I'm going to go get that work. I warn you niggas. I warn you niggas, don't fuck with the gang. Because the gang got you right here talking to the FBI, ATF, DEA, and the Little Rock Police Department. And you cooperated. Right now, and they seal your shit up. I believe it was the ATF, FBI, and the marshals conducted surveillance on this nigga. This nigga had every police in the federal department on his ass. Every one of them. Every last one of them policemen on this nigga ass, bro. And guess what he did? Guess what Finesse did? Sit his fat ass down right there and talk to them police. Now, your mama say he ain't never tell on nobody, right? Now, Finesse, your mama say, my son ain't never did nothing but stand on business. Ain't that what his mama say? Finesse mama say, my son ain't never did nothing but stand on business, right? I mean, that's what his mama say. Finesse his mama said, my son, he never did nothing but stand on.
Tell him now. And that's out there putting that shit out there. That's the snitch. The fuck house up looking for Ricky. Because that's a snitch. He told it on Ricky. The fuck? Fake ass paperwork, man.
Oh no. That
fake ass paperwork.
That paperwork ain't fake.
Y'all better stop believing that motherfucker y'all see on this blue app, man.
Fuck the blue app.
The blue one, the red, white, the blue one, all of them.
Shut up, mama. Be quiet.
Real talk.
Shut your ass up.
Y'all better stop believing that shit.
Mama, your son.
Then go in the comments and comment like you know what the fuck.
Your son sat there and tell the fucking police he had guns he bought out the store. Your son tell the motherfucking feds. The ATF, your son sit down and get interviewed without a lawyer. Your son waive his rights and get interviewed without a lawyer and incriminate his damn self. Your son tell on Moneybag too. Moneybag signed this nigga, and this nigga got Moneybag name all in the paperwork. It's cool when they do it, but when I do it, it's a problem. Come on, mama. Come on here, mama. Finna talk to your shit.
It pissed me off. Now he ain't tell on now.
It's cool when they do it.
He ain't tell on now. And he tell on now.
It's cool when they do it.
And that's out there putting that shit out there. That's the snitch.
Girl, stop. Stop right now. Forever hold your peace right now. Because the first line of the motherfucking transcript right here, the first line say, an investigation is continuing in that regard. I'm going to allow them to proceed with counsel today. Mr. Hampton and his lawyer, the probation officer, will be getting with them, and he's expected to cooperate. Woo, Jay Franks, mob ties. We all got to see about that. Oh, y'all gonna report me for that too? He expected to cooperate. He expected to cooperate. Yeah, they gonna report that shit too, and I'm gonna do the video right back over again. If you report it, I'm gonna do it again. It's cool when they do it, but when I cooperate, it's a problem. Hey, look out. Fuck him telling when he was 15. This nigga told when he was 25. Yeah, that nigga fuck them people with that bullshit shit they got going on now. Tell me he tell when he was 15. No, this nigga told when he was 25. Okay? He was 25 in this shit right here. It's cool when they do it, but when I do it, he even tell the police, even the vice lord. Lord Jesus Christ. Oh. Boy, they ain't gonna like this one, yeah, boy. That ain't me. He expected to cooperate. Shit, he doesn't cooperate. What the fuck? Which page of his statement should we go to? Which page? Which page you on, Mr. Investigator ETF? Did he also make any statements to respect to his use of drugs? Yep. Oh, Lord. Did this nigga, did he make any statements with respect to his gang affiliation? Yeah, he was a vice lord. He was also interviewed by the police, right? Yep. Did he tell him anything about that? Sure did. Let me tell you what he said word for word. Matter of fact, then Mr. Hampton also admitted he just been released from prison. Yep. He stated he just got out of prison. Did he also admit he was moving around with illegal firearms? Yep. Said he run around with illegal firearms until he eventually had an incident. Sure that tell the police he be scrap all the time. Oh, Jesus. Did this nigga make any admission with respect for that pistol? His exact words, I up the motherfucker Draco. ATF Birmingham interviewed him. Mr. Hampton interviewed with respect to the firearm. This nigga here. Oh, money bag, you. All y'all go share this video right now. Go share the video for they have a baby on us. All y'all go share this right now. All y'all go share this right now. I'm telling you. I believe it was the ATF, FBI, the Marshals, and Little Rock Police Department. Jesus. It's cool when they do it, but when I do it, it's a problem. And then on top of this, right? On top of this, them boys put in a motion. The judge said, we gonna have a motion on this here. Yeah, we gonna have a motion on this. We gonna seal this document up right here, but we gonna have a motion. Okay? The judge said, order right here. It's to Ricky, Uncle Ricky. In every criminal case, defendant is convicted whether the defendant has cooperated or not. Okay? Immediately prior to the sentencing hearing, the court will convene a hearing to hear any statements that the parties wish to present or any arguments the parties wish to make regarding the defendant's cooperation. That hearing will be conducted in camera and transcript of the hearing under seal. After the cooperation hearing is concluded, the sentencing hearing will be conducted separately. Cooperation won't be discussed during the sentencing hearing. The judge put this in for you. So the judge said, all your cooperation, we're going to take it out your sentencing hearing. Cooperation will not be discussed during your sentencing hearing. That's it. That's it. That's it right there, homie. So tell them unseal them records to go get that work. Tell them unseal that record. If I lying on them, tell them go unseal them records and come bring us that work. Right? Because we already know you talk to the feds. We already know you talk to the police. You know all about Moneybag shooting. That nigga put the police on Moneybag, bro. That nigga put the police on Bag, bro. That nigga put the police on Bag, bro. That nigga get locked up. That nigga been mad because Bag been out. And then they put the police on Bag. The boy say he shoot up bag shit and bag come back, shoot up his shit. The people know all about that. It's right there in the statement. The feds know all about Moneybag and his crew shooting at Finesse. And Finesse, and Finesse, talk about Finesse is here, and they know all about Ricky shooting up Moneybag shit. They know all about it. Moneybag, your name all in this shit. Your name all in this shit, Moneybag. Let's go, right here. Them boys said, "Man, we need to talk about this Moneybag shit here. This Moneybag yo shit. You know, let's talk about this Moneybag yo shit, man. This Moneybag yo shit. This nigga said, hey, them boys said, the nigga Facebook put him in, right? And they intelligence, when they had that nigga under surveillance, they know he been there. They know he been there, right? They know he been there. Ain't no getting around that. They know he been there. Mr. Hampton is now performing outside a club. Moneybag yo shows up and shoot up his performance. God damn it. Who tell him that? Who tell the police that? Have you received information that there was another shooting incident at a club in Memphis? All right, Mr. Hampton, yes. Mr. Hampton was performing at the club. You saw this one. Mr. Hampton now performing. Moneybag shoot up his shit. Oh, Moneybag, I didn't know you had it in you like that, homie. I didn't know you been a shooter like that, Moneybag. Moneybag, I didn't know you. Oh, let's talk about our intelligence from the Columbus, Georgia. Puts Mr. Hampton at that shooting. Yeah. Mr. Hampton was involved in the shooting Columbia shooting with Moneybag, you was the performer. And the information is based upon your investigation. Yes. He's mentioned in the video that's on YouTube. And then our intelligence from the ATF office puts Mr. Hampton at the shooting. All right. So, Moneybag yo whole incident, both times, is under federal paperwork. Hey, man, it's right here. It's right here. It's right here, homie. It's right here. Moneybag yo. Sign this nigga. And this nigga name all the Moneybag yo people. Anybody want to come up here? Oh, they running now. Where all my vice lords at? Hey, if you get catch by the police and you a vice lord, can you tell them you a vice lord? I just want to know. The video labeled Finesse 2-time Moneybag shootout. So let's see something. Finesse 2-time Moneybag shootout. The feds probably take that video down. So, Finesse 2 times at the party, shot out 2 weeks ago. Finesse 2 times admits his wrong for crossing Moneybag yo. I take full accountability. You damn sure right.
If you can goddamn just like look in the mirror and be like, well shit, I fell out with this person right here, but that was my fault for real. Who would that be? Like you just can be like, man, I really want to be like, fuck that with you. Because it really was on me.
Do it. Big fact. This big fat.
Yeah, so
Money bag yo.
that's hard.
Money bag yo.
That's hard.
Money bag yo.
What you call accountability for in that situation?
Everything. Because
That's real, bro.
Because dude was keeping it 1,000. You know what I'm saying? He allowed me to his platform out of generosity though. Like out of us being homeboy, out of us being homeboy proud to me getting out of jail. When he seen that I was on music time and I was really ready to rap and he brought me to his platform.
And you feel like I jumped the gun. I should have understood where the nigga came from.
I couldn't. I was too young. I hadn't been through it.
What you saying now?
Now
I should have understood.
I should have. No, because at the end of the day, God took me through them 5 years to make me understand it.
It's hard.
God took me through them 5 years to make me understand, hey man, when I sat back, no matter what we went through, when I sat back and analyzed everything that we had man-to-man conversations about, came true. And I was like, damn, I was wrong. But time had to show me that.
That's hard.
Time had to show me that we were wrong because I didn't understand. But he had certain people around him like Zach Randolph and he had to show him. So he was trying to show me.
That's hard.
He was trying to show me.
That's hard. Accountability.
He was trying to put me on point.
That's real, but niggas don't do that.
Bro, listen, he was trying to put me on point about the niggas around me, about the gang, about everything.
It's hard.
But the whole time I'm looking at it like, jailhouse nigga.
Fuck all that.
Fuck all that. Nigga play, I'm gonna push him.
Yeah, you thinking like, nigga, you on some soft shit. Really, boy, you on the money.
So, God damn it, now you want to apologize to Moneybag because his name and his paperwork, and you had it and you cooperate. So when the feds ask you about Moneybag, you tell them the story. Yeah, you tell them people had y'all under surveillance. You ain't even had to tell them that because they already had know that because you put it on social media. So you put it on social media, and the feds get your stupid ass, and they pin you and Moneybag in the wall. So right now, you mean to tell me now you want to apologize? You apologize to Moneybag. Y'all see how these niggas work? Oh, man. Y'all see how these niggas work, bro? Look at this. Finesse 2 times. And I asked him what was wrong. He said, Mr. Hampton put a hit out on me. This information was confirmed through intelligence from Memphis. So they got somebody saying he put a hit out on him. Right? So the police, Mr. Hampton, and was Mr. Hampton interviewed with respect to the firearm? ATF Birmingham interviewed him. Did Mr. Hampton make any admissions? His exact words was, I have to drink. So he admitted possession, this and that. And behind the driver's seat, Mr. Hampton would have really, yeah, sure did. Sure did. And Mr. Hampton, what's going on here? What's going on here? Let me tell you what's going on here. Right here, they said, in this paperwork, an investigation is continuing. I'm going to allow him to proceed with his counsel, with his lawyer today, Mr. Hampton and Mrs. Lindbergh. The probation officer will be getting with him. And he's expected to cooperate to make a determination as to whether or not he should continue to have appointed counsel. They don't even need his lawyer because he done cooperate. They don't even need his lawyer no more because he was expected to cooperate. He done cooperate. You know what I'm saying? He already cooperate. So they ain't really need the lawyer. They ain't really need nothing. He already been interviewed. You right to counsel during this interview, and he'll have the right to counsel during this interview when he talking and telling them people every fucking thing about money bag, the shootings, all this other shit. You know they asked him about it. You know they asked him about it. And he told them people exactly what they wanted to know. He told them people exactly what they want to know. Let's get down to this part. So, Mr. Hampton also admit that he's just been relatively released. Did he also admit that he was moving around with firearms? Yes, he said he would run around with legal firearms. He advised he was a vice lord. In fact, Mr. Hampton has a large tattoo on his back. Memphis Vice Lords. He was also interviewed by Little Rock Police Department. He was. He told Little Rock investigators he possessed the gun in Forest City. And then he referred to the Draco regarding that statement. Yes, his exact words during the interview. He goes, we didn't have our Draco at the club. We had, he goes, we got an XD. We got the XD to 4.5. He said he bought the 4.5. Ain't in his name. Did he make any statement with respect to incident involving attempting to fire a gun in the past? Hell yeah. I'm going to tell you this. He told them, yep, last time I had the gun, all this. Did he make any statement with respect to his use of drugs? Okay, yep. This nigga told them fucking people every goddamn thing he wanted to know. Man, this nigga here fucked up, man. That's this shit right here sad, bro. This some sad shit. But they want to keep fucking with me. So here you go. All right. I'm going to get my gun. So he done tell them people all that shit. Yep. Mr. Hampton involved in the shooting in Columbus, Georgia with money bag. Yo, shit, yeah. Information coming from the investigation. The intelligence, all that shit, all that shoots up the performance. Moneybag Yo shows up and shoots up his performance. Yep. All this, he talked to the Bartlett police. Yep. And the police, this is the funny part to me, y'all. The lady been asking them questions, and the nigga say, what statement you talking about? What statement? The man gave so many fucking statements to the police. They couldn't get it right. They had so many statements from this nigga. The fucking ATF was confused on the stand. Yeah. He was confused. And the ATF was fucked up. They investigated his brother. He and them. So, I mean, it's just so much. If you sit down and read this shit, then you will really understand what he did. You really understand what he did. You know what I'm saying? And then Mr. Hampton's statement. He does state he was arrested in Illinois. And I'm trying to answer for, give me a second. What page of his statement are you on? How many pages did it take for him to get his statement on? Them boys say, what page of the statement you on, man? Are you looking at his written statement? The written statement? The nigga give written statements. And they ask him what page you been on. And the lawyer say, are you looking at the written statement? I'm trying to find it. I'm looking at the transcript. Transcript of what? I was provided of his statement. So the feds got transcripts and statements of him. So this is not for me. All right. I wanted to come back tonight to just put this out there. Now, you can respond to this if you want to. But the whole world, no. You ain't supposed to be talking to these police like this. You ain't supposed to be talking about no money bag, you. You ain't supposed to be talking about no shootouts. Or anyone that's affiliated with him. You ain't supposed to be talking about no, this my gun. You ain't supposed to be talking about none of that. If you get knocked, you plead guilty and you shut up. Right? Plead guilty and you be quiet. You plead guilty and you be quiet. Ain't nothing else to talk about once you got knocked. When you get locked up, you plead guilty and you move on. I'm guilty, no contest. I ain't got no information for y'all. Go ahead and do my PSI. Let me get out of here. Wherever my PSI come back to, I got to deal with it in the sentencing. I'm not going to tell y'all, I'm not admitting to no shootouts. I ain't admitting to no guns. I'm not sitting down with no ATF. I'm not sitting down with no FBI. I'm not sitting down with no Little Rock Police Department investigators. I'm not doing none of that shit. None of that. So, for all y'all out there that think that finesse is solid, ain't nothing solid about him. You heard he just apologized. You heard he just apologized. They're talking about the feuds with other individuals, retaliation issues, robberies, statements. All type of allegations, bro. These people got 100 pages, bro. For a bond hearing. A bond hearing. I'm talking about a bond hearing, bro. Two federal charges, two 2 state charges. His admittance to everything. And when you sit down with the ATFs and you talk to the ATFs, right? Let me tell y'all something. You sit down and you talk to the feds, and they ask you, what's up with that shooting when we got you on with Moneybag Yo? Man, hey, bro, if you lie to me, I'm going to tell the judge not to take your plea. Well, I'm going to tell you like this, man. We had some beef. We got you. We were watching you. All right, man. I shoot his shit up. You shoot my shit up. It's all in the paperwork. So don't worry no more about this little juvenile bullshit floating around the world. Don't worry about that. Gang. Don't worry about what 1090 Jake put out. Don't worry about what 1090 Jake put out. 1090 Jake paperwork ain't got shit on this. Plenty of niggas go to the feds and plea, and they plea with no cooperation. You can either plea with cooperation or none. You got 2 violent charges on your record, and you walk out the court for 5 years. 5 years. You've been in trouble all your life, like your mama said. All your life. You a career criminal. And you walk out the courthouse for 5 years. I know niggas that got 1 charge and get 6 years. Tonight he been exposed. Why? Because he can't fucking with me. I told him to leave me the fuck alone. And he wouldn't listen. I said, don't fuck with me, I'm bad for business, nigga. Leave me the fuck alone. But no. These niggas want to shoot their guns. Don't come over here with no 22 when niggas over here holding choppers. You come over here like that little nigga in Harlem Nights. Pap, pap, pap. And I whoop out a motherfucking drum on your ass. Brrr, bitch, fuck 15. Let's talk about 25. Let's talk about 25 years old. You're told when you've been 15 and you're told when you've been 25 too. How James Brown say the big payback. The big payback. If you ain't learn your lesson, now you ain't gonna never learn your lesson. Because I'm an intelligent, smart, strategic, militant-minded nigga. I use probably about 12% of my brain, when the average nigga only use about 3 to 4%. I'm gifted. Ain't no need for me to lie. How gifted am I? Like Patty LaBelle say, if you only knew, nigga. If you only knew, homeboy. If you only knew not to fuck with Onan and his crew. If you only knew. Because guess what? The judge put an order up for this nigga. The judge said, hey, man, we ain't about to talk, but this nigga, yeah, man, this nigga, yeah. Hey, look at, man, the judge saying every criminal case which the defendant is convicted, whether the defendant is cooperated or not, Immediately prior to the citizen's hearing, the court will convene a hearing to hear any statement the party was to present, any arguments the party was to make regarding the defendant's cooperation. That hearing will be conducted in camera, and transcript of that hearing will be under seal. After the cooperation hearing is concluded, the sentencing hearing will be conducted separately. Cooperation will not be discussed during the sentencing hearing. Cooperation will not be discussed during the sentencing hearing. Cooperation will not be discussed during the sentencing hearing. So the damn judge put an order in to say, all that cooperating he did, we ain't talking about that in his sentencing hearing. Oh no, we gonna seal that up. We gonna seal that up so nobody in the world know what the fuck going on, but they forget that the goddamn bond paperwork out there. They forgot that the bond paperwork out there. They forgot that all this other shit out there right now just floating around in the atmosphere. Now, I know his mama gonna be mad. You know, any other mama in the world would be mad at this shit too. You know, you don't want to go out like that, but you need to be straight up with your mama, homie. You need to go ahead and tell your mama what's going on, bro. Like, you got your mama out there looking like a fool. You know what I'm saying? You got your mama out there done jump out that motherfucking window, bro. Your mama done jump out the window behind your stupid ass, and your mom ain't. I'm pretty sure your mom ain't know you talk to these goddamn bullies like that. She probably madder than a motherfucker right now. This dirty bitch done tell these people all this shit, and he ain't tell me and got me on this goddamn internet looking crazy. Yeah, his mama mad as fuck right now. She probably calling that nigga right now. Finesse, that nigga Onan done put out some shit on you. What's going on? What's going on here? What's going on? Baby, tell me it ain't true. Baby, tell me it ain't true, baby. Y'all had the like button. Baby, tell me it ain't true. But the judge say this nigga cooperation ain't gonna be discussed during the sentencing hearing. So let me show y'all the order right here, and they seal that bitch up a couple days later, right there. Sealed document. Now, let's go to the sentencing hearing. Transcripts of the sentencing hearing. Let's see. They say they promised him that his cooperation would not be in the sentencing hearing, right? That's what they said. But they forgot to tell you in his sentencing hearing, 2-level reduction for acceptance of responsibility, okay, 4-level enhancement, 2K1. All right. So that motion is granted, reduces his level to 23. They knock off 2 more points. So criminal justice guideline is 51 to 63 months. So he ain't got number 51 to 63 months with 2 goddamn fucking robbery prize on this shit. So they forgot to tell you that inside of this hearing, state your name where you employed from, right? So this the doctor telling you the nigga crazy. We already know that. All right? We already know that. And there's a number of shootings that level of a large rap stars that have been shot, robberies and things. Well, yep, incidents you're describing. Yep, Mr. Hampton described to you that he feared happening to him. What did he fear happening to him? The shootout with Moneybag. There you go right there. Yeah, so we discussed a couple of things where I know he and people have threatened to rob him. Oh, God damn this nigga. They say we discussed some shit. So he done tell the fucking people. So we discussed a couple of things where I know he told people, I for one know of a few rappers, very rare rappers that have been robbed. There's been instances again shooting on these local rappers. There was just a few months ago, up and coming rapper that was murdered, Dolph, or whoever, I don't know. A few weeks ago, shooting at Nicki Minaj, Kanye West. So it depends on the trigger. So they keep going down. And in the sentencing hearing, they kind of tell you he betrayed. Let me tell you how they tell you. Right? If you go down in the sentencing hearing and you looking through this transcripts, right? Watch me fuck them up right now. Watch this. This is how they try to hide this shit. You saw that he was admittedly involved. So you saw on the records that he threatened to kill other people. Moneybag Yo. Is that right? Yes. And the defendant made admissions during his treatment. Treatment? What treatment? No. During his fucking interview. Y'all see how they take the word treatment and put it in interview? He also made admissions during the treatment that he shot 10 people when he was 15. So they trying to say he tell a doctor that he shoot 10 people when he was 15. And people been threatening to kill him and all that shit. And how he admitted that he was suicidal, all that. And he admitted to pistol whooping somebody. He also admitted to running over somebody with a car. He shot at his mama boyfriend. This nigga told it all. He told it all. And all of this, man, listen, you don't have to get them to agree to it. Various rappers in the Memphis area, Moneybag, looking at Mr. Hampton's case, is that right? Yes. I think it was referred to generally as an ongoing beef or incident with other rappers that Mr. Hampton had. Moneybag, right there, Moneybag. The shit you just see in the bond hearing and this the sentencing hearing where they say they ain't gonna talk about the cooperation, right? They say they ain't gonna talk about the cooperation. Yes, in general terms, I do know. Because of his interviews. Because of his interviews with the FBI, the ATF, the DEA, and the Little Rock Police Department. Yes. And you're not saying that Mr. Hampton was innocent in his participation in keeping these sorts of beef ongoing and keep the threat issue alive. Your Honor, I believe that's again speculative. And he testified about it on direct. Your Honor. So they telling you he testified about the beefs and the ongoing threats in Memphis. He testified about this shit, the ongoing beef or incident with other rappers that he had, and the prosecutor said he testified about it on direct, the cooperation. The cooperation. Your Honor, I'm gonna let you ask the question. Based on your review of this information, you're not representing the court that Mr. Hampton is completely innocent, right? Based on what I know, history rap sort of walking in the line of fire. So his lawyer trying to be smart, right? And rap have them sorts of beef. So, but in this case, you're familiar with the fact that Mr. Hampton in reality pointed a gun at an innocent victim. Yep. So, you would agree that not everything happened with Mr. Hampton is bravado, because we already done got him to talk. I think you just testified as that previously. Yep, everything. Not everything in the terms about talking about his nature. As you asked me earlier. So, remember the judge tell him they cannot talk about his cooperation in this shit. They cannot talk about his cooperation. But they already done did it. The lawyer said, nigga, he told us that he had ongoing beef with a certain rapper in Memphis. In fact, we talked about it. And I specifically talked about it. So they're covering this up in the sentencing hearing. In the sentencing hearing. So just one more thing. Did you previously testify, even in jail, that there were incidents of violence? Yes, when he was in jail. Yeah, that's all I got. So they already talk about the bond hearing shit, right? Facebook page. So I would ask to admit this in the evidence. So they know they can't talk about the cooperation in here. So they keep on going around the bullshit. They talk about that video again with Moneybag. 2017. Talking about he see faces and all. Man, they using his medical shit to cover out all this shit. If he objects to these things, it would affect his acceptance of responsibility. We have a blanket objection to anything coming in that basis. Yeah. I don't think we need to hear about the power lounge. That's a separate case. So everything you see and hear in the sentencing hearing is a blanket to covering up all the shit that he told them people. Special Agent Warren Newman, ATF, you involved with the investigation of Mr. Hampton? I was. Little Rock. So they're talking about the shooting in Little Rock and firing into a crowd. Right here. Mr. Hampton advised he needed another gun. Mr. Hampton was sitting, and according to statements by Mr. Gwynn, Mr. Hampton had thrown the gun in his lap when the police approached him. So he threw the gun in the man's lap, according to the statements. So he threw a gun in the nigga lap when the police rolled up on him. All right. So here, as you can see during the sentencing hearing, they covered up everything they were talking about inside of the bond hearing, because the judge put an order in for them not to speak about his testimony. And then he come in and he said he had a letter. He said, I ain't no gangster. I be acting. I don't sell no drugs. I don't hurt no people. I ain't looking for no trouble. Nah, I just showed y'all this. They covered up all that shit you just read in there because of the order. You don't see nothing in here talking about they questioning him, finding out what's going on. They don't talk about nothing in this fucking hearing. Nothing in this hearing that they talked about in that motherfucking bond hearing where he testified and cooperated. And the reason you don't see that inside of this paperwork right now, right here, except for him admitting to shooting them people and all that shit, the reason you don't see them talking about none of this, all right, and we're going to keep going through this, and I'm showing y'all there's nothing here talking about he's never explicitly admitted to firing a gun. Bullshit! And they lied all in this shit. They lied to cover up and protect this fucking rat. I'm not saying I don't believe the testimony of the agent. I'm just saying I'm leaving it to the court, making it clear as possible, enhancing the decision on that. So, right here, do you see anything in here in the sentencing hearing talking about all that? Did he tell you this? Did he tell you that? Did he tell you this? Did he talk to them people? Did he did this? Did he do that? No! And the only reason you don't see that shit in here, and I'm breaking the paperwork down for you niggas right now. The only reason you do not see that shit inside of his sentencing transcripts is because of this order right here, where the judge said cooperation will not be discussed during the sentencing hearing. And I'm out. And I'm out, nigga. I ain't got nothing else to say. Case closed. Nothing. Nothing in that sentencing hearing was talking about all that shit he done admit to them people about. His sentencing transcripts have nothing in there because the judge put an order in to say that cooperation will not be discussed during his sentencing hearing. So, therefore, you will not see none of these questions, none of these shit that he told them people in this motherfucking document right here about him, money bag, all this other crazy shit, all these guns, him shooting guns, him having drugs. Man, I got to the car from the motel, all this shit here, all this low rock. When I buy drugs, I don't sell drugs. You won't see none of this questioning inside that fucking hearing. The man told me he put a hit out on him. This information could turn from intelligence and all this. Let's go over it. Listen. Let's go over a little bit of Mr. Hampton's interaction. Yes, he was named as a suspect. He called up a female. All this shit here. You see all this? This is a robbery. Do you see all this? Victim stopped by this, that, and later, yep, you're correct. So Mr. Hampton was listed in the report. Yep, you're correct. So did Mr. Hampton tell you this? Yep, yep. Did Mr. Hampton say that he did this? Yep, yep. Did Mr. Hampton, was it respect? What page of the statement you on? What page of the statement are you on from Mr. Hampton? Okay, we need to know what page of the statement you on right now. See, all of this shit that he tell right here on this bond hearing, the judge put an order in to seal that shit from the fucking sentencing hearing. Take 9. Yep. All this. Did you tell the police this? All his interviews, everything. All this. Does your investigation show that? Yep. Yep. So she was shot at, the girl, yep. So the girl was telling them she was shot at. He did shoot at the girl. They lie in the sentencing hearing. Say, oh, you ain't talking about that, this, that, the third. Can you answer my question? Yes, I'm trying to. Also, you believe that I'm not asking you about this case. ETF, FBI runs that stuff. All that. Are you looking at his written statements? No, I'm looking at my notes. I'm trying to find it. I'll move forward. The transcript I provided of his statement right there. So guess what? Get up out of here, Finesse. Finesse, you've been busted. Right here. I just showed the whole world the bullshit you did. The bullshit you did. The shit, the questioning. Let's talk about that. Yep. Everything that he told right here. Everything that he told right here. All this shit. Has he ever gotten out of line with you? No. Violent? Nope. Aggressive? Nope. All this shit that went down in this hearing, ain't none of that shit in the sentencing hearing. Ain't none of that shit in the sentencing hearing. Listen to this. He told Low Rock investigators he had a gun in Forest City. And then he referred to Draco, yep, the XD regarding that statement. Yep. And his exact words during the interview, we didn't have our Draco, we had it at the club. He was referring to the Low Rock shooting. He goes, we got the XD, we got the 45. Said he bought the 45. And then did he also make any statements with respect to incident involving him attempting to fire a weapon in the club in the past? I'm going to quote this right here. Last time I tried to fire a weapon, bro, this is what happened at the club. My manager slapped it out of my hand. They got on my ass. The nigga tell the police all that shit. And also did his statements with respect to them using drugs. The man fucking been telling the whole goddamn time. And the reason he got away with this shit and niggas don't know that he really fucking told, niggas don't know that he really fucking told is because that fucking judge, that motherfucking judge on line number 60 put an order in on his fucking case and say, don't talk about our snitch during the sentencing hearing. And I just showed you in the sentencing hearing, they ain't tell you nothing but finesse talking. Only thing they say is he admit to shooting Ted motherfucker. And he admit, and they ask him about the money bag shit. And then the lawyer said, all right, now you done testified to that money bag shit. And then his lawyer be like, all right, well, whatever, you know, that's cross-reference. Like, they already know what was going on, and they tell him that. That's all I got to see. Case closed. Fuck that paperwork them people got. That paperwork mean nothing. 1090 Jake, take that paperwork, shove it up your ass. That's bullshit. Boy, we got the real deal Holyfield over here. We got the real deal Holyfield over here. We got the knockout punch over here. Fuck that paperwork. That paperwork ain't nothing. That paperwork ain't shit compared to this. That's when he been 15. This when he been 25. So for all the people want to say, oh, he been young. Fuck that. Fuck him being young. How about when he been old? 25 years old. Came out of jail at 30. Came out of jail at 30. Now I'm going to leave tonight and I'm going to wrap this up. I ain't got no more else to say. The more you come, the more I'm going to respond. The more you fuck with me, the more I'm going to get down and dirty. I got my gloves on. I can fight all night. I can fight all night, bro. Because you can't beat this. You might can beat a nigga with this, but you can't beat this, yeah? And that's facts. And just like Moneybag, you'll see, this shit really big facts over here, man. This shit really big facts over here, man. This the gang. I love y'all, man. Support me. Hit the like button. Sign up for the fucking membership. Let's go. Big facts. Big facts. Big facts. Shout out to everybody sending me them cash shots, man. Big facts, man. Gang. Y'all sign up for the memberships, man. Y'all support us, man. Y'all hit the like button. Even if you don't like this shit, nigga, hit the like button. We dropping black and white, real black and white, and we breaking that shit down. Ain't nobody can break it down like us, man. We show you how they hide that shit. We show you all the crooked shit these niggas be doing, man. We show you what's up. We educate you. This video is for educational purposes only, niggas. It's for educational purposes only under the Fair Use Act, motherfucker. Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. Yeah, these niggas trying to report this shit down, man. How the fuck you tell on the nigga you signed, man? Nigga sign you, you tell on the nigga who signed you, man. Everybody screaming gang, 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 gang. When them folks come and get you, you tell on the whole gang. Oh, man, man. We need a sad song for these niggas right here, man. I need some pallbearers. So we can carry another rapper to the grave, man. Y'all share this video. Share it on your Instagram. Share it on your Facebook. Share it on your Twitter. I don't give a fuck what you do. Share it, nigga. Put the word out. Y'all know what time it is, man. This nigga solid. Shout out to everybody send me them cash outs, man. Shout out to Marcia, man, Sandra Askew, Darren Davis, man. What's up, man? Darren Davis, Tammy, Bryant, man. Shout out to all y'all that's supporting the game, man. Shout out to everybody supporting us, man. Can't run from this shit right here. Can't run from this right here, nigga. Can't run from this right here, man. Told y'all nigga leave me the fuck alone, man. Y'all nigga keep playing, man. Y'all nigga keep playing games, dog. So we gonna keep on exposing y'all ass, nigga. We bought nothing around this bitch. 730 gang, man. 730 gang, dog. Y'all niggas gonna learn a lesson one day. One day you gonna learn, YouTube. One day you niggas gonna get y'all fucking mind right, man. One day you niggas gonna learn not to poke the motherfucking bear, man. Don't poke the bear. Lord have mercy. Don't poke the motherfucking bear, nigga. All this is public information. All this is public information. So your ass can't do shit about it. Your address ain't on this. Your social security number ain't on this. Yeah, nigga. What excuse you can use now? Play that rat song for that nigga, man. It's dope. Mob Ties. J. Prince Sr., I hope you're watching this. Junior, I hope you're watching this, nigga. Bread Gang. CMG. Y'all ain't gonna do shit anyway, because y'all back this type of shit up. We gonna challenge y'all again, once again. We gonna challenge y'all once again, because we know y'all niggas ain't gonna do shit. Y'all niggas know our gang is an army nigga, better yet a Navy. Our gang is an army nigga, better yet a Navy nigga. Y'all know what time it is. Now I'm gonna leave this off, man. Now I'm gonna let my son speak to y'all, and we out. We gonna let him speak facts to y'all, and we out, man. We gone, man. Yeah. Yeah, we keep shit real for real, nigga. You understand, nigga? God, Lord, don't make me have to show up. I'm not gonna break burner. I'm chopping on the phone, it's a burner. I'm gonna take a shut up. Like my bitch no makeup. I'm gonna go and get some money. I ain't got time to lay up. Please don't make me have to turn up. All gas don't break the burner. I'm chopping on the phone, it's a burner. Make a shut up. No makeup. get some money, get some money. Live, live, chill. Pills ain't real. Keep it sealed. Seal. Kill. Murder. Shirt. Yeah. Yeah. Hit her from the back. Rap, nigga. Snap. Nap, nigga. Please don't make me have to turn up. All gas, no brakes, burner. I'm chopping on the phone, it's a burner. I'd rather go with some money. I don't got time to lay up. Brakes runner. I'm chopping on the phone, it's a burner. Trash. Pass. That's a relapse. Get money. With a pill. You a squeal. Oh man. Stop trying, nigga. Oh, they trying to get me, man. Let's go, man.
I just said hey to the grapevine. Tell that you know when you start crying.
Oh.
Ran the love, so I stop trying. Ran the trust, so I stop trusting. My heart don't stop feeling like a bust.
Oh.
Can't find no love, so I chase money. Can't find no love, so I chase love. Quit popping all the pills, now it's up system. Real trap nigga, I don't like to take this. I get the rags on fuck with him. And if fuck with him, I'm a boss with him. Ain't no question if wrong with you. These niggas be changing what's wrong with them. These bitches be changing what's wrong with them. Yeah. Enough is enough, you can see I'm tired. You can see the pain in my damn life.
Yeah.
Sometimes I ask God why.
Why?
Don't hop in if you ain't gon' slide. Don't hop in if you ain't gon' ride. I know they scared they don't want that. I've been doing dirt after one time. These fake ass bitches on my deadline. These fake ass bitches trying to waste time. I've been doing me, I can't make time. Couldn't find love, so I stopped trying. Couldn't find love, so I kept going. Don't tell me that you like me, can't show it. I had sense around me, I didn't even know. Couldn't find trust, so I kept going. I just said hey to the grapevine. Tell that you know when you start crying.
Oh.
Ran the love, so I stopped trying.
Oh, let's go, gang. Oh.
I was my own mistake. I'm popping it cause I'm gay. I just been up on the stick. The road running for a week now. She wanna fuck with me right now. I put the D in the mouth. Yeah. I should know feel too real. Fuck running it out like a bill. If you standing in the road, play fair. I'ma land in the straight down. I know you're scared you don't come around. I keep a 30 with blue rounds. I'ma lay them down for the system, they try to lock me away. I'ma keep on like NBA. I just been praying for better days. I'm taking chances, can't hesitate. I get the money and calculate. I take a sip and I activate. I am too solid, can't duplicate. I'm by myself at the isolate. I want my own mistake.
Wrong. Lord. We ain't cutting it. Oh, from the same cloth, nigga. I'm from the same cloth, nigga. We ain't got from the same cloth, nigga. I'm from the same cloth, nigga. I'm from the same cloth, nigga. We ain't got No. We ain't cut from the same cloth. We ain't cut from the same cloth. Y'all niggas be bodyguards. I roll with us all off. Keep full of talking with them hoes, I'ma blow your head off. I roll with a switchblade. Y'all niggas so bitch made. Y'all niggas got whole ways. Whoop out, chop his ass with a butt of the AK. Nigga don't move, don't play. Get your ass at a 4-way. Bang, bang, that's a full case. You niggas screaming gang, gang. When you get knocked off, now you tell it on your whole gang. You niggas ain't come off. You niggas get knocked off. You niggas be so damn. I'm about to up this chop on this pussy ass nigga. About to make him do the motherfucking ring dance. From the same cloth, nigga. From the same cloth, nigga. No, from the same cloth, nigga. We ain't cut from the same cloth, nigga. From the same cloth, nigga. From the same cloth, nigga. We ain't cut for the same cloth. I'll roll on your whole block, start cutting niggas' heads off like a motherfucking warlock. Rob a nigga for 4 blocks. All my niggas got dreadlocks, hard stop, body rock. All my niggas wicked color cops. When you hit them shots, when you see the beam, no nigga, yeah, ain't a dream. Loose sleep, too deep. With a Uzi, New Jack City, knock him all pookie. Put a shit bag on him, eat dookie. I would do a drive-by in a hoopty. Jump out with a chopper with no teeth. Make a nigga do a backflip, no feet. Y'all nigga out here just too sweet. Roundhouse a nigga ass like Bruce Lee. I'll serve a nigga brick of that ooh wee. Nothing that you owe me, not you owe me, nigga. No. From the same cloth, nigga. From the same cloth, nigga. We ain't cut for the same cloth, man. This is a game, man. We love y'all, man. We ain't cut from the same cloth. We ain't cut from the same cloth. I roll on your whole block. Start cutting niggas' heads off like a motherfucking warlock. Drop a nigga 4 blocks. All my niggas serve straight drop. All my niggas 2 black locks. All my niggas got dreadlocks. All my niggas make you color cops.